Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Damrio. Welcome back to Dragon Age 2. We're coming back and gonna be taking care of some of the daytime quests and getting things done. And yeah, it's gonna be pretty fun, pretty exciting. And after that, we're gonna continue with some nighttime quests. Let me just make sure the microphone is well adjusted. I think that's pretty good. Okay, so now that we're at docks, let's go and see if we can find ourselves. What are we supposed to look for? If I'm correct, let's see, we don't go to Arishok. Oh wait, we do go to Arishok, never mind. By the way, I got the new sound card, so checking the performance of this game, if this actually looks pretty great. I feel like it actually runs a little better with the sound card on, or with the sound card installed. Sounds great for sure, I love it. Make sure to turn up the volume a little bit. There we go.
So, I was wrong about our thief.
It appears so.
They say we were careless with our trap, that this is our fault. But even without the Sarkamek, there would have been death. This elf was determined to lay blame at our feet.
But your feet didn't do anything wrong, did they?
Selfishness, want, denial. How do you allow this to continue?
If you hate it here, then just leave.
If you dislike Kirkwall so much, why haven't you left?
Since we arrived, I have seen nothing but greed and weakness. Dwarves, humans, elves, just festering. No order, no goal. You are one of the few I have met with any ability. And yet this too was random, a result of selfishness. I cannot fathom how a mire like this can be justified. You say we should leave, but how can you bear to stay in this chaos?
Weakness provides opportunity. Nah. How to make it better? Life is glorious and wild. I guess it could be pretty good. I don't know. I don't like it either. I hope to make it better. Yeah, that's actually a pretty good summarization of this character.
My welcome to the city was not so different from yours.
And yet you suffer it.
It's an opportunity to make a real difference.
Karisten are soldiers. The Qun made it so. They can never vary from that assigned path, never be other than they are meant to be. But they are free to choose within that role, to accept and succeed, or deny and die. Glory is clear and defined. Could not this entire city benefit from that certainty? How else will you know when you have made a real difference?
Is it certainty or slavery? Is that really that necessary? I mean, do you really gotta be certain that you made a difference? I mean, if you helped one person out, at least one person, you made a difference, right?
He's free to choose to obey. That isn't contradictory to you?
He chooses to be, as do we all, long before any of your meaningless freedoms are presented.
Well then.
Your kind may force our role to change, if the Qun demands.
Cool. She said you take elves. She almost beat you, but who was behind her? Actually, yeah, that's a good question. Who orchestrated her actions?
Why aren't you more concerned about her supporters?
Our enemies strike from shadow because they cannot stand before us. This is not a revelation. And it doesn't matter. I am not here to fight. I am here to satisfy a demand you cannot understand.
It's been a long time.
It will take as long as needed. No ship is coming. There is no rescue from duty to the Qun. I am stuck here.
You told the Viscount otherwise.
That is not the understanding of city leaders and their supporters.
Let them rot. Filth stole from us. Not now, not the Sarkamek. Years ago. A simple act of greed has bound me. We are all denied Parvolin until I alone recover what was lost under my command. That is why this elf and her shadows are unimportant. That is why I do not simply walk from this pustule of a city. Fixing your mess is not the demand of the Qun. And you should all be grateful! Thank you, human, for your service. Leave.
He's on the
This
edge.
guy's...
The Viscount should know.
Yeah, he should know. That's a good question. See, Anders. See, Anders is helpful as all hell. He's actually pretty helpful. Yes, he has problems, he has issues, but at least he's helpful. At least he gives me rational advice. And then Varric, I like Varric. He doesn't complain. He's great. Meryl is awesome. The rest of the party, oh god, the different moralities that they have and just the different things that drive them to do specific things just in a way kind of ticks me off, because it's just a lot of babysitting that you gotta do and a lot of things you gotta just put up with. It's not like Mass Effect where people actually support you, and if you convince them, they're still like, well, I still believe my own beliefs. I mean, yeah, sure, let them have their own beliefs, but at least have faith in what I'm trying to do. At least. If anything, if not more, at least have some sort of faith. That's all I ask for. Anyway, let's go and let the Viscount know what's going on. Swear the Kuna crazy.
Years of nice, quiet anxiety. Gone. Along with a whole street.
The Kunari were blameless.
Right. A mad elf pushed by zealots, likely hidden in the very groups I have to appease. The Maker has a grand sense of humor. And the Arishok. I suspected he had no plans to leave. I didn't know it was just as annoying for him.
Just don't give him to zealots.
Keep the worst of them off his back, and it'll be all right.
But that is the problem. It has already escalated, despite your efforts. A shame.
What happened?
A Kunari delegate and entourage paid me a visit. It was civil, tentative, hopeful. They left my chambers with precision, but were not reported by the outer guard. They are missing almost literally from my doorstep. What do you imagine will be the Arishok's reaction?
Are you sure they're missing? Are you sure they're just not playing hide and seek somewhere?
Do the Kunari generally keep you updated?
Kunari do not disappear. They know we watch, and they are not shy about their movement. Speak to Seneschal Brown. He has details that show how damning this is. I don't know who would benefit from fighting the Kunari.
So, let's go ahead and figure out where the mysterious Kunari has disappeared. Hello, Seneschal Bran.
You have information about the missing Kunari?
I am to help you, yes. Viscount Dumas would appreciate discretion in this matter. I would prefer that you were not involved at all. But that is neither here nor there.
Okay, so let's figure this out. You really seemed reluctant to look.
It sounds like you don't want them found.
I must think of what is best for the Viscount's office. Bringing attention to such an incident benefits no one.
You would do nothing.
The Kunari are neutral hostiles at best. There is no relationship to salvage by overextending ourselves on their behalf.
So what is known?
I'm sure you have suspicions about what happened.
My concerns are well-founded. This could not have escaped the notice of the city guard. Unless they were involved. Not coincidentally, a number of recent recruits have failed to report. You should start with one of them. Although where you find a swordsman so eager to sell his honor and duty, I'm sure I don't know.
A hanged man.
Hangman.
Obvious one, that. Right. Then you know what to look for. I can't imagine this has occurred without notice. There is always a weak link. Please keep this quiet.
I love my team.
The Viscount is under
Anders,
scrutiny as it
Varric,
is.
and Meryl. Thank you. You're the greatest team I've ever had. I love it. It's like all three of them already knew to go to the Hangman. Meryl been in the city for little time, and she even knew. So let's go and actually talk to the guard commander. Maybe she might know something about this ordeal.